Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. A La Crosse County judge is allowing a piece of evidence to be admitted in a child sexual assault case. 71-year-old Arnie Hart was arrested in January for repeated sexual assault of a child. Attorneys were at odds today over the nature of a statement the victim made. The judge also ruled a clip showing Hart voluntarily giving police his phone, which can be admitted. Jury selection is set for Monday.
Wisconsin's newest Supreme Court justice is not going to remove herself from any cases on redistricting. Janet Protasewicz is instead joining the other 3 liberal justices in agreeing to hear a challenge to the state's current district maps. Nonpartisan organizations have widely considered Wisconsin's district to be gerrymandered to favor Republicans. Protasewicz said on the campaign trail those maps were rigged. Republicans argued those comments meant she wouldn't be able to rule fairly. But the U.S. Supreme Court ruled decades ago candidates have the right to state opinions.
It's unclear if Assembly Republicans will now move to impeach Protasewicz.
Wisconsin's Assembly Speaker will not try to impeach the state's top elections official. Other Republicans have urged Robin Vos to impeach Megan Wolf. She is the administrator for the Wisconsin Elections Commission. Vos said this week lawmakers should wait to see how the court rules on whether the Senate had the authority to fire her last month. The Attorney General has argued the Supreme Court has established precedent to allow state officials to stay in their post if no formal reappointment takes place.
The Coulee Region's Democratic state senator says his party's latest package of bills are meant to put more money into mental health care access in schools. Onalaska State Senator Brad Pfaff says the package of bills would add over $100 million for each of the next 2 budget years. Pfaff says the legislature needs to recognize that what's good for our students is good for our state.
We have seen academic numbers have declined, sadly, truancy issues, and investing in our students is an investment that doesn't pay just short-term gains, but also long-term benefits.
The Office of Children's Mental Health reports that more than 1 in 5 Wisconsin high schoolers reported self-harm.
This week is Mental Illness Awareness Week, and a Winona Health Center is rising to that challenge. Hiawatha Valley Mental Health Center hosted its Bringing Light into Darkness event at the Minnesota Marine Art Museum tonight. State and local lawmakers joined community members in hearing stories of recovery. The center's executive director says efforts like this can help people struggling to seek help.
Mental health and mental illness is a health condition. Substance use disorders are health conditions, and people can recover if we provide them that opportunity to do so.
The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Administration put out an annual survey. It found 7 in 10 adults who have a mental health or substance use condition are in recovery.
Quick Trip is buying new office space in Onalaska. The company spent $10 million to buy the former United Healthcare building on Midwest Drive. That's according to La Crosse County property records. The 3-story corporate office building was built in 1995. The La Crosse Tribune reports Quick Trip will remodel the space to house its training department, some of its accounting department, and some other office employees. But the majority of office staff will stay at the North Side facility.
With child care costs rising, centers in La Crosse County are scrambling for any available grants. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall spoke to one local center hoping for a financial lift. Jeremy?
Good evening, Ken and Emily. Sproutlets Daycare has been recommended for a new capital grant. The owner says getting it would make a huge difference.
Sproutlets Daycare has been providing care to children for 17 years. The daycare has called Holman home for 10 of those years. It's never received a grant before.
I really need it to facilitate and do maintenance in the house to better for my childcare in the house.
Right now, Brennan's daycare has 8 kids ranging from infants to 5 years old. She's hoping if she receives the grant to buy more toys for them, add another crib, paint the walls, and even a fence outside.
So that is my intention. Just depends, because they're very specific in what they want to get done in the houses. So grant was to either get your fences done, a permanent fence done, or any household stuff in the house to be repaired and or do any types of extensions.
Everyone who applied listed a project they would like to get done. Lisa Mackey's daughters attend the Sproutlets daycare. She says finding one was a struggle and hopes to see the grant benefit Sproutlets.
We're in such a daycare crisis that any money towards daycare, especially our daycare, is amazing.
Brennan says if she receives the grant, she would be the happiest person in the world.
Inflation has taken a lot of toll on lots of people's lives, and to get this grant would be one of the best things ever. To get stuff situated and do whatever you can with the money.
Last spring, Brennan says inflation forced her to raise her prices by 30%. Ken and Emily.
All right, thank you, Jeremy. Grant awardees will be notified by next week. The maximum award is $25,000.
The engineering program at Viterbo University celebrated a prestigious recognition today. The university's bachelor's degree program in engineering was accredited by Abbott, a global accreditor of college and university programs, which include engineering and engineering technology. The honor will help students expand their opportunities in the workforce.
It's widely known and recognized, and it's sort of the gold standard of accreditation in terms of engineering. We're really excited about this accreditation because it's impactful for our graduates and also the companies that have employed our graduates.
The event featured engineering projects by the students and opportunities to talk with department faculty about the program.
A longtime Gunderson Health System athletic trainer is celebrating a milestone.
And Joe Lemire is in his 31st year as an athletic trainer for Gunderson, but his work stretches far beyond the confined lines of any field he stepped on.
In 2019, Lemire was inducted into the Wisconsin Athletic Trainers Association Hall of Fame. Lemire attended UW-Whitewater, where he was a member of the men's soccer team, later graduating with a degree in business in 1990. While attending Lemire, he was approached by an athletic trainer who insisted he would thrive within the field. Lemire says after all these years, his favorite part of the job is the competition that comes with it.
I think being out on a Friday night, you still get the goosebumps and enjoy seeing the kids at their best, and sometimes at their worst, but knowing you're making a difference and being out there and supporting them.
Lemire went on to get his master's in 1993 at Illinois State.
The Onalaska Art Keepers will officially name its rockin' sunfish at an annual event tomorrow. Community members submitted around 1,000 names for the vibrant sunfish at Great River Landing. OAK and Onalaska Parks and Rec officials will announce the winner during OAK's third annual Pumpkin and a Pint event. That event is tomorrow from 10 to 2 at Dash Park. It is free to attend, but if you pay $10, you get a pumpkin to paint and a beverage.
That'll be the third annual. Coming up is the Friday Night Frenzy. All the local massive plays as we near playoff time in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, we got 1 week till a partial solar eclipse happens, but in the meantime, we got some cool weather throughout most of next week. I'll break down when we might warm up and when the next rain chance comes. All that coming up next on weather.
Give any room a fresh look with 11% off Mohawk flooring at Menards. Mohawk Tile features ceramic, porcelain, and mosaic glass tiles to fit any decor. Clean Protect floor and wall tiles protect against bacteria. Just $159 each after 11% rebate. Elevate your living space with Tarkett flooring. We carry durable laminate flooring, easy to install sheet vinyl, and waterproof vinyl plank. Pick up Bravo sheet vinyl for just 99 cents a square foot after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Pischke Motors has been family-owned and operated since 1920 and have you to thank for our continued success. Stop by our dealership in West Salem or La Crosse to find the Ram you're looking for. Get in a Ram 1500 Laramie or Bighorn today. We've got great deals on new Rams right now. When you find the perfect truck, you'll feel it.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Ram.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland.
As in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it,
Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face
with every meal made just for you.
That really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Oh, yeah. All right, we got some frost and freeze issues going on tonight, too, up to the north, but that shouldn't be impacting any of the area right here. But overall, up to the north, that's something to keep in mind of because we might be dealing more of that coming here a bit later. But overall, the showers pretty much have ended for tonight, but a few showers tomorrow and even Sunday. Overall, most places will be dry. We're watching a system next week that looks to bring rain probably Wednesday night through Friday and then dry otherwise next weekend, it looks like, as of now. Temperatures 50s. Looks like that's going to be the main story. We might see 60 Wednesday. That'll probably be about the only day, and otherwise, once again, we're going to have to keep an eye. It could be the first frost or freeze season coming Monday, Tuesday, or even Wednesday morning next week for most of the area, if not already seen the frost and freeze conditions. Tonight, really not much to speak of, just a few leftover showers, but otherwise most areas are clearing out. You'll wake up tomorrow morning, clear skies, light northwest winds, but then the clouds will begin to increase towards the afternoon. And once again, just a few showers here, but overall, I think that most areas will just see extensive cloud cover, keeping those temps down, and then through the evening hour, those cloud cover will persist really all night long, too, through Saturday night, too. And unfortunately, it's going to be for Sunday, too. Big picture shows, here's that wave coming across. Here's the one that I just tracked coming through Saturday. And there's even a third one, too, that's going to come by for Sunday that'll provide more cloud cover once again through the weekend. Sunday could be a shower, too. Better shot of all this is probably further north and east of the area, but something we'll have to keep an eye as you see it all begins to bend. Looking up to my other shoulder there, that is a system that's backtracking actually to the west. We'll mention that here. Otherwise, that is a system that's backtracking Monday, Tuesday. Earlier this week, we thought it would kick more further east, but that tropical storm that actually is now non-tropical, the northeast, is kind of wrapped up and pushing this back. So this keeps our northwest winds going through Monday and Tuesday, and eventually by next Wednesday, we might see some improvement. Unfortunately, there's a system to the west. That's the rain that comes up. We're looking for Thursday and Friday. So unfortunately, we probably won't see much of a warm up between that system and this one to the south, too. We'll probably stay mostly in the 50s. That's the wet weather that we're tracking once again Thursday, Friday, and maybe extending into the weekend, but it's a little too early to say if that'll be the case. Otherwise, we look at tonight. It should be clear skies once again. We'll get back down. There could be some spots that do get in the 30s up to the north, close to freezing. Further south, low 40s for definitely a chilly night overall. Tomorrow we'll start out sunny skies most of the time, but we will have clouds increasing with temperatures coming back up into the middle 50s, maybe a few spots a little bit warmer. Once again, there could be a shower or two out there, but I think most areas will just see a lot of cloud cover and then cooler temps. And these temps pretty much will mirror what you'll see on Sunday with more cloud cover. And that's what the 8-day forecast looks like right now. You can see temperatures getting back up into the mid 50s there. We might approach 60 as we get close to Wednesday, and then we have showers coming back in the forecast for Thursday and Friday. So unfortunately, I was hoping we might see some warmer conditions midweek, but now that thing's backtracking.
It's all downhill. It's going to get
well, I don't know if we'll ever see the 70. We'll probably see the 70s again. I think the 80s probably not.
Okay. All right. Well, okay, and we'll be right back after this break.
I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
I won't handle your divorce.
I do know a few things about personal injury law.
All I do is help injured people get the compensation they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Imagine if you could get ahead of your IBS-C by treating it with Linzess. Then you could start proactively managing your constipation with belly pain. Say yes to Linzess. Linzess is not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. These aren't all the side effects. Get ahead of it. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn how AbbVie and Ironwood could help you save on Linzess.
And done.
Can we just call my dad now? Gorilla Glue.
Of course.
Gorilla Glue is incredibly strong and versatile, even outdoors. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 27%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Pilgrims in Arcadia is looking to add maintenance technicians and want you to apply. We offer you on-site training in our new state-of-the-art training center, flexibility with 4 different shifts, competitive pay, career advancement, and a hefty benefits program. Here's what our employees have to say.
I would encourage anybody looking for a job in maintenance to come to Pilgrims because we give them the opportunity to train and advance their careers through our program.
If you are looking for a good, stable, reliable job, Pilgrims is the place to work.
Apply in person at our recruiting office, Main Street, Arcadia.
With Bygoff & Rohde, you don't just get a lawyer, you get the experience and power of our entire team of lawyers, paralegals, legal assistants, and researchers. Bygoff & Rohde, Wisconsin's personal injury law firm for over 50 years.
Don't be tricked by sales and free stuff. Better products at better prices on all your home improvements during the 2023 Fall Home Show at the Board Store Home Improvements. Don't miss it.
Welcome to the Friday Night Frenzy. I'm Rob, that's Kate. If you're looking for a team to make it to state from Minnesota, odds are Caledonia and Chatfield are going to make the trek to the cities each fall.
And tonight, lucky for us, those two teams faced off in what felt like a big-time playoff atmosphere. The Gophers' visit to Caledonia tonight is a big one, and the Warriors were fired up. They wasted no time moving the ball. Ethan Stendel rolling out, has a man. That's Tristan Meyer up the sideline. First down Warriors. A few plays later at the goal line, and Owen Denstedt takes it in for the score, 7-0 Caledonia. And the Warriors set the tone early on defense. Tyler Stendel rips through the line for the tackle for loss. Gophers forced to punt. Next Warrior drive. Stendel on the QB keeper, hits the hole, and he's in for the touchdown. Caledonia up 14. Chatfield needs an answer, but Lewis Doyle is going to come up big time. Jumps the pass, takes it up the sideline before finally being pushed out of bounds. Warriors take over, 4th and 1. Benstead takes the direct snap, gets the first down, and then a few plays later, it's Stendel rolling out. He's going to take off towards the end zone and gets smoked at the goal line. Like the Warrior he is, he gets right up, shakes it off, and continue to nominate. Touchdown Caledonia, they get the statement win, 27-0.
All right, Hilltoppers can clinch a share of their second straight MVC title. They had their hands full against Baraboo tonight. Onalaska looking for its first points of the game, late second quarter. Adam Stifton going deep. Brody Mitchell, catch of the year. The senior laying out, staying in bounds. That grab puts the Toppers on the board. We're tied at 7 at the break. Second half, though, Thunderbirds, they jump back in front thanks to Jackson Hutkamer. The junior takes it down the far sideline. He's going to barrel his way in for 6. Baraboo back in front, 14-7, but early fourth quarter, Hilltoppers answer right back. Brady Kuhn carving his way up the middle. Kuhn punches it in for the touchdown. How about this? Onalaska, they can get a share of the MVC next week. They get the win tonight, 21-20. They can clinch the MVC with the win over Toma next week.
All right, Central is back is one game back of Onalaska. They travel to Sparta, pick this one up in the first quarter. Spartans trying to get something going. Thomas Laufenberg finds Reese Ott on the long pass. Sparta inside the 30. Central defense, bend but don't break mentality, able to get the big stop on 4th down to keep the tie at 0. Later, Sparta getting the defense going. Laufenberg recovers the fumble. Spartans in business. Riverhawks defense, they respond themselves. Carson Jones, he's going to get the interception to end the threat. The Riverhawks, they would go on to win 15-8 over Sparta.
All right, Logan and Holman need a win tonight to keep their postseason dreams alive. Rangers up 7 in the first, but Holman responds. The option to the right, Jack Barth gets the toss. It's a race to the corner. Gets there first. Turns upfield. He's in. Very first play of the ensuing drive. Gives him the Swiss Army knife. Johnny Lever. Great block in front by Lucas Eilertson. Lever is free. No one's going to get him. 66 yards to the house. Logan goes back up 7. Holman trying to keep pace, but this toss play on third down going to get sniffed out by Nick Jolly. Good open field tackle to force the punt. Guess what? Logan's first play of the drive, another TD. This time Bradley Check airing it out to Jacob Hackbarth. 21-7 Rangers. Logan dominates tonight, 49-14. Aquinas can clinch a share of the Cooley Conference title. Blue Gold hosting Baroqua, and the home team going right to work. David Moline gets the rock. He's going to weave his way through traffic and find the end zone. Blue Golds go for 2. They go up 8. And the Aquinas defense suffocating the Blackhawks early on. Isaac Shelfout, nice open field tackle here. Blue Golds were swarming on D. That energy was on both sides of the ball. Kyle White is going to get the handoff this time. Busted up for a big gain. He fumbles it though. Don't worry, Shane Willenbring's there to jump on it first. Then a couple plays later, White gets a chance to redeem himself, and he does. The junior punches it in for 6 more. All Blue Golds tonight at home. They get the win, 45-16.
West Salem is staying in the Cooley Conference race, just 1 game behind the Blue Golds as they travel to Black River Falls. The Panthers take care of business 49-8. The win sets up a huge matchup next week at West Salem between the Panthers and the Blue Golds. All right, Westby at home tonight taking on GET. Time winding down in the first half. Westby's Blake Sutton back to pass, lofts it downfield for Anders Skogsson, and he brought it down at the 6-yard line. Norseman called timeout. Under 10 seconds left. Sutton to the back corner of the end zone. Quinn Bergadal makes the catch, but the ref rules him out of bounds. Westby into the break, up 7. Third quarter, and they come out firing. Brady Morey cuts through the line, and there's nobody there to stop him. Morey is gone. In the blink of an eye, Westby goes up 14-0. And on their next possession, Lightning strikes again. This time it's Rhett Steinsleen, weaving his way past defenders. He's going, he's gone. 60 yards to the house. Touchdown makes it 20-0 as Westby goes on to win 27-6.
What a first block. That was fun.
Caledonia, huge win.
Yep.
I mean, these two teams, them and Chatfield, surely will see each other again in the playoffs.
Absolutely. Big time, big time. Coming up, we go to the Dairyland Conference. Don't go anywhere. The Friday Night Frenzy continues after this.
Get ready for the Fall Gift and Craft Show at the Onalaska Omni Center. Shop more than 100 of the best gift and craft vendors on October 14th and 15th. Parking and entry is free, but we are accepting non-perishable food donations. Don't miss the Fall Gift and Craft Show.
Find comfort in your world in Stressless Furniture. Take a time out, have a seat, and enjoy a special offer from Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. When you purchase just 2 Stressless chairs or a sofa, you'll earn $750 towards Eckerness accessories or additional seating. With 4 seats, like a sofa and a chair, you'll earn $1,100. And with 6 seats, you'll have $1,500 to spend. Don't wait. It's time for Stressless. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Voted your favorite furniture store.
The one certainty in dentistry is nothing fixes itself. So small problems can turn into big problems if people wait. So they shouldn't wait.
Almost every time people say, man, that really wasn't that bad. I wish I had done that sooner. We're a very implant-focused practice, so we deal with a lot of people who are losing teeth. If you've been avoiding solving it or waiting a long time, there's really no reason not to just solve it now.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, why don't you come down and meet us and see what we can do to help you?
There's always a solution.
Save big money with these hot deals at Menards. All prices after 11% rebate. There's still time to build your retaining wall. Crestone blocks are $129 each. Wall welcome mats are just $299 each. This convenient electronic deadbolt is only $39.99. Plush carpet with pad is only 99 cents a square foot. Tide detergent is only $8.89. These hot deals won't last long. Hurry in while supplies last.
Save big money at Menards.
Get ready for the Fall Gift and Craft Show at the Onalaska Omni Center. Shop more than 100 of the best gift and craft vendors on October 14th and 15th. Parking and entry is free, but we are accepting non-perishable food donations. Don't miss the Fall Gift and Craft Show.
All right, welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy.
Scenic Bluffs teams putting up strong records this season. That's making these last few weeks interesting. Undefeated conference teams Luther and Bangor meeting up this evening. Third quarter action. Bangor's Noah Mitchek finds Samuel Kropp for the 25-yard score. Cardinals go up 14. Later on, Luther stepping up on defense. Caden Van Loon getting the big stop on fourth to keep it in reach. Fourth quarter now. Bangor padding their lead. Sam Crenshaw hits the 20-yard field goal. 24-7 Cardinals. Luther driving to get back in it now, but after a fumbled snap, Bangor's Bryce Peterson able to pick off the desperation pass to shut it down. Luther's win sets up a fight for the conference crown next week. All right, here we go.
All right, in the Scenic Bluffs, Caston putting its unbeaten record on the line, hosting Royal. No score in the first. Brady Hemmersbach rolling out like it's a pass, and he decides to keep it himself. Down the sideline he goes, 36 yards untouched with a score. Eagles lead 8-0. Second quarter now, Caston back in action. Ethan Klinker getting the handoff, busts through the line, and he's off to the races. 66 yards to the house. It's 16-0 Eagles. Then after an interception, they'd be knocking on the doorstep once again. Klinker strides into the end zone from 7 yards out. Caston wins big, 45-6.
All right, Pepin Alma can clinch a share of the Dairyland Conference. CFC can stay in the title race. Eagles and Pirates meeting tonight in Pepin. First minute of the game, Pepin Alma's Maddox Stewart drops back, connects with Evan Olson in stride. The senior turns on the Jets, takes it the rest of the way. Eagles go up 8-0. The fans, they're loving it. A couple minutes later, more Eagles. It's Demetrius Bergman coming out of the backfield. Defenders can't bring him down before he crosses the plane. Pepin Alma up 16. Late in the quarter, Eagles still soaring. Bergman again coming out of the backfield. Again fights through defenders for the score. It's 24-0. CFC looking to work their way out of a hole. Steve Meyer caps off the drive with a red zone toss to Austin Arnberg. Pirates on the board, but they trail 18. Second quarter. Worked in the first half, might as well stick with it. Bergman again, just too tough to tackle, on his way for his third score of the game. What a win for Pepin Alma. Eagles win it 54-6.
All right, coming up, we got some 8-man football. Undefeated North Crawford taking on DeSoto. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. You're watching the Friday Night Frenzy.
Come and get the very best in home exteriors at the lowest price during the Fall Home Show, only at the Board Store. Always your home for high quality at lower prices. We bring you superior products installed by our exceptional team of carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. Vinyl siding, seamless steel siding, soffit fascia, and gutters. Superior products, superior installation, lower prices at the Fall Home Show, only at the Board Store Home Improvements. Windows, doors, siding, decks, bathroom, kitchen, flooring, pergolas, Fall Home Show, the Board Store Home Improvements. Don't miss it.
The weekend to-do list. It's a lot easier with the help of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Attachments connect with ease, so you can knock out every task on your list. Whether you're moving earth, leveling a path, or mowing and mulching, one thing you're not doing is wrestling with the attachments. So you actually have time to enjoy your space and work on planning the next big project. John Deere 1 Series compact tractors. Versatile, easy, and affordable. Find yours at Tractor Central.
It's a John Deere day.
Hi, it's Elvis Duran. Thanks for listening. I think what makes our show unique is perspective. Many different voices, many different points of view.
If you're going to say don't ask me, we're going to ask you. If you want to.
Wow. We are just the family sitting around the table in the morning. Very dynamic individuals, though.
Yes! Hi, it's Elvis Duran from the Mix Morning Show. Wake up with us every morning on Mix 96.
Pischke Motors has been family-owned and operated since 1920 and have you to thank for our continued success. Stop into our Jeep 4x4 headquarters in downtown La Crosse or West Salem to find the Jeep you're looking for. Get in a Renegade, Grand Cherokee, Compass, Wrangler, or Gladiator today. We've got great deals on new Jeeps right now. When you find the perfect Jeep, you'll feel it.
Start your search at Pischke.com and drive away in your new Jeep.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland. As in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
It really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Thanks for sticking with us on the Friday Night Frenzy.
North Crawford has been on a mission this season. The Trojans are number 9 in the latest polls. The 9th-ranked Trojans have registered shutouts in 5 of their 7 games this year. They look to make it 6 as they travel to DeSoto. First quarter action. DeSoto moving the ball. It's Bryce Schultz picking up the first down. Trojans ball now. QB Andrew Munson off to the races. DeSoto catches up, but not soon enough. First down Trojans, but the Pirates would get the ball back. DeSoto getting some passes off, but the North Crawford defense continues to shut them down. Carter Emler here hanging on tight for the tackle. Austin DeFlorian for the catch for DeSoto. Catching a tip pass by the Trojans. He gets stopped short of the first down. Tonight, the Trojans showing off their defensive dominance, shutting out DeSoto 12-0, adding another win to their undefeated season.
All right, back over to Minnesota. Winona hosting Faribault. Pickup action in the fourth quarter. Windhawks down by 2. Dion Polo drops back, connects with Court Bellman. Big pickup to move the sticks. Later that drive, Jaden Blahnik getting the handoff. He's in the end zone, standing up. That's the difference in this one. Windhawks get a 12-8 win.
All right, now to college football. The past 3 seasons, the Eagles have lost by less than a touchdown to UW-Whitewater. If the Eagles hope to take the next step and get their first outright WIAC title since 2014, they will need to knock off the Warhawks. What a battle we could be in for, as the Eagles are second in yards and offense and Whitewater is third, and then it's the reverse on defense. Warhawks are second, lacrosse third. Game time at 1 p.m. in Whitewater.
Stay right there. Our play of the night coming up next. You're watching the Friday Night Frenzy.
When it's time to get on the road again, trust the family of car dealerships that's been serving Western Wisconsin for 100 years.
No matter where you are, there is an Osseo Automotive location close to you. From the farm fields of the Chippewa Valley to the banks of the mighty Mississippi River.
Whether you're looking for something new to drive or need service on an existing vehicle, you can count on us.
Osseo Automotive is Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet in Osseo, Rudy's in Whitehall, and Fountain City Ford. Check us out at OsseoAuto.com.
I have moderate to severe Crohn's disease. Now there's Skyrizi.
I've got symptom relief. Control of my Crohn's means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
Feel significant symptom relief with Skyrizi, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements at 4 weeks. Skyrizi is the first and only IL-23 inhibitor for Crohn's that can deliver both clinical remission and endoscopic improvement. The majority of people on Skyrizi achieve long-lasting remission at 1 year.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease.
Ask your gastroenterologist how you can take control of your Crohn's with Skyrizi.
Control is everything to me.
Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
And done.
Can we just call my dad now? Gorilla Glue.
Of course. Gorilla Glue is incredibly strong and versatile, even outdoors. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Once you pick up an Arby's cheesesteak, it's gonna be tough to set that thing back down. Hey, put it back. The commercial is not over. Arby's, we have the meat.
Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, in fall. Surrounded by breathtaking colors, with so many fall things to do, like picking and exploring. Celebrate fall in Prairie du Chien with us at one of many great events. Along the Mississippi, between the majestic river bluffs, fall in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. It's time for the play of the night.
Yeah, we go back to Onalaska Hilltoppers held scoreless up to this point, but talk about a game changer. Toppers get on the board. Brody Mitchell making one of the best catches of the year. Adam Skifton launching a dime right on the money, back of the end zone. Brody hauls it in. Onalaska gets on the board before the break. Hilltoppers get the win. They can win the MVC title outright next week if they get a win over Toma in Toma. It's going to be a good one.
I just mentioned it, but I'm looking forward to the UWL game. I mean, their game against Whitewater, so close last year. It's probably going to be awesome this year.
It's going to be fun. That's Cade. I'm Rob. We're going to do it again next Friday here on the Friday Night Frenzy. Thanks for watching, everybody.